Welcome to the Biology Domination Podcast, your ears-only companion for NEAT 2026 biology. I'm your host, and today we're doing day 20 of the 30-day crash course, Locomotion and Movement. This is a chapter that looks scary when you open the NCERT, but once you understand the logic, the why behind everything, it becomes one of the easiest chapters to score from. So whether you're commuting, eating, or just taking a break from sitting at your desk, put your earphones in, let's learn together. Let me tell you a story. Imagine a tug of war. Two teams, actin filaments on each side, are holding ropes. In the middle stands a referee. That's tropomyosin, blocking any contact between the teams and the pullers. The pullers are the myosin heads. They want to grab the rope, but can't because the referee is in the way. Now a signal arrives. Your nervous system fires. Calcium ions flood out of the sarcoplasmic reticulum. They rush to the referee, troponin, and tell it, move the block. Tropomyosin shifts. Active sites on actin are now exposed. The myosin heads grab the actin filaments. They pull. The two teams slide toward the center. The sarcomere shortens. That is muscle contraction. And the energy for each pull? One ATP molecule. Without ATP, no release, no reset. That's the whole story.
Let's talk about joints, and I want you to really think about this mechanically. Every joint in your body is an engineering solution to a problem. How do you allow movement while keeping bones connected? Fibrous joints are the answer when you don't want movement, like the sutures between skull bones. Imagine the skull needing to hold the brain safely, no movement allowed there. Cartilaginous joints allow slight movement between vertebrae, cushioned by cartilaginous discs. And synovial joints, these are where movement happens freely, lubricated by synovial fluid, produced by the synovial membrane. Within synovial joints, the shoulder and hip are ball and socket joints because they need the maximum range of movement. Knee and elbow, hinge joints, movement in one plane. Atlas and axis, that's the top two vertebrae, pivot joint. When you shake your head no, that's your pivot joint working. NEAT loves asking which joint is at atlas axis. The answer is pivot, always.
206 bones. Let's make sure you can reconstruct this number on exam day without memorizing blindly, just understanding the logic. Axial skeleton, 80 bones. Skull has 22, 8 cranial bones that protect the brain, and 14 facial bones. Vertebral column, 26 bones. Cervical, 7. Humans, giraffes, all mammals have 7 cervical vertebrae, remember that. Thoracic, 12. Lumbar, 5. Sacrum, 1, but it's fused from 5. Coccyx, 1, fused from 4. Ribs, 12 pairs, that's 24 bones. Plus 1 sternum, that's 25. And there's also the hyoid bone, 1, the only bone not connected to any other bone. And 6 ear ossicles, 3 in each ear, malleus, incus, stapes. That gives you 80 for axial. Appendicular, pectoral girdle, 4, forelimbs, 60, pelvic girdle, 2, hind limbs, 60. That's 126. Total, 206. Done. Disorders. And in my experience, students either score all marks here or 0. There's no in between. Let me make it simple. Myasthenia gravis. The immune system attacks the neuromuscular junction, where the nerve meets the muscle. Muscles become progressively weak. Autoimmune, NMJ. Those are your 2 keywords. Muscular dystrophy. Genetic. Progressive degeneration of muscle tissue. Nothing to do with the nervous system. Tetany. When blood calcium levels drop too low, muscles start contracting spontaneously and rapidly. Calcium is needed to regulate muscle contraction. Without enough, the muscles go haywire. Gout. Uric acid, which is a waste product of purine metabolism, accumulates in joints, especially the big toe. Extremely painful. Osteoporosis. Reduced bone mineral density. Bones become brittle and fracture easily. Very common in postmenopausal women because estrogen plays a role in maintaining bone density. NEAT loves linking uric acid to gout. Make that connection firm in your memory. And that's a wrap on day 20. Locomotion and movement completely covered. You now understand the 3 types of movement, the difference between muscle types, especially the cardiac muscle trap. You can reconstruct the sarcomere, narrate the sliding filament theory like a story, name every major joint type and where it's found, count all 206 bones, and identify every disorder with its key feature. That is a lot of biology done in one session. Tomorrow, day 21, we go into neural control and coordination, one of the most concept-heavy topics, and we'll make it just as clear. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Drop your doubts in the comments. We feature the best ones. And share this episode with one NEAT friend who needs it. See you tomorrow. Biology domination continues.